the solution.
Hello, welcome back to the channel. I am the solution for frags. Back with another video. I said I am the solution for frags. It's my channel, but I am the solution. Alright? Don't worry about that. We're good. The channel's the solution for frags. I am the solution. I'm your host here on this platform. Back with another video. So make sure you comment, like, subscribe. Tell a friend, drop down those comments, and let's talk about these fragments and how we feel about it, why we like them so much or why we don't like them. And today, one of the fragrances that I hope you like, but I know you know about it, it's Khamrah. We're going to talk about the Khamrah line. The Khamrah line is one of the heavy hitters from Lattafah. You know, that's a Middle Eastern brand over there, and it really got me on the roll and believing in what they do. Now, first off, we know the people want to jump from under the bridge and go, hey, it's just a dupe of this. Let me go back under the bridge. Stay there. Alright? Khamrah is, yes, a very good rendition of something else, but it's to the point with its notoriety that it stands alone. Honestly, people are like, whatever, I'm cool, I'll get this. And Lattafah said, you know something, since we did this so well, we'll give you some other options. Flankers. All right, as you see, I'm rocking a Lamar Jackson jersey. I know I'm born and raised Baltimore, Maryland. Shout out to the Ravens. We're gonna get together. We are. Anywho, I digress. First sip. Do it live. Y'all know what I'm talking about. All right, so we're back. we're good. Nobody's nervous. It's just me being a brute in here today. I'm being the elephant in the closet, the rhinoceros, if you will. So they put it in this beautiful crystal bottle, and what I wanted to show you all is the cap is plastic. Okay, the cap is plastic. No biggie. So we got this guy right here. All right, and we're going to say, what does it smell like? So with the OG Khamrah, you have sweet, warm, spicy, vanilla, amber, cinnamon, woody, fresh, spicy, and fruity. Dare I say, I've worn this enough, and y'all probably like, when? Look at the bottle of the solution. When have you worn this? Oh, I have, and we'll get into it. Ma'am, I'm going to call on you in a second, okay? Commentate over for it. Come on. She over there chilling. She wanted to watch me do this. Acting up over there. What do you think, wifey? You tell us.
Well, first of all, this fragrance smells amazing. I like it. It is unisex. I mean, I wear it. Well, unisex. That's what I say.
But I don't. Unisex with you means absolutely nothing. You know, gender-based fragrances means absolutely nothing to you.
True.
Thanks for owning that. I appreciate you.
Yeah, but this smells good. Vanilla would be the main note, which is really good. And then cinnamon, light, and
Cinnamon's
amber.
Yeah, the cinnamon's hitting in that.
But most of all, the main sense is the vanilla, and it smells great.
Okay.
I use it. I get compliments.
Don't we know? You use these? All right. I keep trying to get her to do a video with me because we got some funny stories. She wants to be incognito over there in the corner. So the OG, you can't go wrong. You're gonna find all of these in Burlington, but usually the OG is there. And if not, the second rendition of it is there as well. This is where my romance with Khamrah gets messy. It gets toxic. Okay, it gets really toxic at this point because I'm like, man, this smells great. Oh, there's a OWAS. Okay, there's a second version. Slightly darker bottle, so they let you know when it's on your shelf, like, oh, this is another one. This is not the one you got originally. We got another one. Word to Cali. We got that. The OWAS. However you say it, however you want it, however you need it. All right, soul to soul. Now, this is where I was like, Lattafah, are you milking this? Get one of the trusty test strips over here. Because this is when I say sometimes brands, they catch lightning in a bottle and things are going well and they're like, let's do it again. But you have to say how, all right? And what are you going to do with it? Is it going to be close? You know, like you got your eau de toilettes and parfums and egg straights and all that good stuff. And usually they try to give you a different profile with it. But right here, this is where they kind of got me. I was like, I don't know. I think we're doing the same thing slightly again. And they did switch something up. All right. This is where I kind of stopped wearing this as much last fall because I said, well, they did switch it up, but I just now recognized it later on when I went back and reached for the bottle. What they did to let you know that it is different, they went warm spicy at the top, sweet, vanilla, cinnamon, coffee, amber, powdery. And to the novice nose, like I was with the Middle Eastern scents, I was like, man, this is close. It's close, but it's slightly different, but not different enough. Let me get Wifey's take on it.
Yeah, it's slightly different, but what is it?
The OG, yeah.
Yes, it smells sweeter.
Mm-hmm.
This has, like, you can smell.
It's up top. The sweetness is at the top.
Yeah. Preference, I would like the other one.
You like the OG
for
more?
The sweeter smell.
For the more cinnamon part of it.
Yeah.
And the amber mixed in there.
Yeah, I prefer the sweet smell over this one, but it's slightly different.
It's slightly. If you were to walk into Burlington and you saw just the OWAS or OWAS, yeah, and you saw that one, you're like, all right, cool. And most people may not know the difference between the two when they smell it on. Unlike us, where we're around each other and close all the time, it's like, that smells a little different. What's going on there? But yeah, you do. There's a slight change up with it. But was it dramatic?
No, not that much.
No, it's not that dramatic. It's not that dramatic, and that's the part where I was kind of like, I don't know. I think you're milking this. You found out you had something that was super popular, and you just did it and bent it a little bit. So we're gonna move on to the third. But before we do that, this is where I realized I had a problem before I start talking about this one. I ordered the Kawa, all right? I believe that's how you actually say it, the Kawa, and they actually messed up the order and they sent me extras, right? Because I broke the original bottle, yeah, and I was basically scooping what was left into a little decant on my countertop, my granite countertop. And to this day, this is over a year later, you could smell that fragrance in the drawer, right? When you open the drawer, you could smell it in the kitchen. It soaked down into the wood. So I was sitting there with a 10 ml and probably about 5 mLs, another little small one of the Kawa. And I said, you know something, I gotta order another one. So I did. I said, let me get another bottle of the OG as well because I'm burning through that, it appeared. And they sent me extras. I don't know what happened because I actually ordered Cocoa Musk, which is very cheap. I wanted to do some layering or something like that. And they kept sending them, right? Didn't I give the boys some? Yeah, they just kept sending them. They just kept popping up in the mail. I'm like, I didn't order all these, but I'm not mad. All right, so we're gonna move on to the Dukan, which is the latest offering. And you know how this works. When Lattafah releases it, jumps out there about $50, $55. Wait for the hype to draw down, and you're gonna start seeing it for about $35, $29. It's gonna hit the rack stores probably a month later. Be patient. If you can't be patient, that's your money. Spend it how you're gonna spend it. In this case, I was not patient. I said, okay, even though the first two were kind of the same, I kept reading that this was different. I said, don't fail me. All right, so what's different? They did change the bottle a little bit. It's got a little cherry red going on there, and the cap is kind of burgundy, if you will. Same design and everything. So Dukan. Off the cap, you do smell a difference. Lattafah, are we going to stop the cap? Is the question. Give it a couple of blasts here. That's different. This is different. The question is it different enough? So what do we got here? We got amber, warm, spicy, sweet, tobacco, balsamic, vanilla, smoky. And that's what I'm smelling. This one's a little bit more manly, even though it's unisex, and they put the smoky at the bottom. Let's see what wifey has to say. Have you smelled this one?
Probably when you first got it, but it's been a minute, and you've had that for a while.
I don't know, you're probably playing in the closet again.
So.
Go ahead.
I really like the way they did the ombre effect on this one.
Yeah, the ombre effect is dope. It is.
Yeah,
I like
the way it looks.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one's different compared to the other two. What are the notes in this one again?
You got amber, warm, spicy, sweet, tobacco, balsamic, vanilla, and smoky. In that order, for a reason.
I think it's the balsamic that stands out the most because it's like
it's kind of a slight spicy zest kind of thing.
That's what it is.
If you know the this is probably a bad analogy, the salad dressing, that kind of ting that's in there from the balsamic that gives you that, back there, you can smell that effect, if you will. It's there. It gives it that little spicy pop. So they did separate themselves from the other two. Maybe Lattafah heard that people say, hey, these two are way too similar. Let's do something different. Hard fragrance heads go, no, they're all three of them are different. I'm not that guy where I'm kind of like, do you want to replicate scents again? He's like, man, this is too similar. So our connection to this wonderful scent, can I have that back, please? Thanks, babe. Is that two little guys, they somehow got the fragrance. Shout out to you two young men. So I started giving them bottles, right? And caramel spell from Zara, and this one, they love it. All right, they love it. So they're on their fragrance journey already, and that's interesting. And they actually say what they don't like about them, or they like about them. All right, so when I give them stuff, I'm kind of like, I don't know, they gonna hurt my feelings. We don't like that one. Like that's too spicy. But what was it that shocked me that I gave them? Machino.
The boy toy.
Yeah, boy toy. That's spicy. And they had been doing this right here, the Gourbons and the fresh stuff and everything, and the cocoa musk. And I was like, they like that. So they grown men on the low. All right, so I'm going to show you all. You gotta watch yourself out here in these scent streets. Judge me accordingly. I'm the solution for the Solution for Frags. Make sure you comment, like, subscribe, drop down in the comments and tell me what you think of the video, and tell a friend, tell a friend. But don't say that.